Q means. I always thought it were those sliders on my phone that made it trouble in base. Now I know it's actually being intelligent. So Dan, how is emotional intelligence learned?
In my experience, it's learned with practice. It's learned by forming habits that start out being kind of awkward, and then they end up just being day-to-day things that you do. And a habit that I've been practicing recently through the Junto Institute, because there's different topics that come about, even for the alumni, that you're still supposed to focus on, keeping that structure. So one of them is to give a compliment that you weren't going to give anyway. So maybe to an employee, a coworker, your business partner, and so today, just a quick example that we're doing a big marketing thing called the Tour to Taste. We have 35 Safeway stores that have this huge bulk tea section that we basically have all the tea, and it's an awesome thing. So Ashley, our marketing coordinator, created this program, and I gave her some ideas, but she really took the idea of creating a story around it, creating almost like a concert schedule. Where it's like, I'm going to be at this store at this day, the next day I'm going to this store, that store, whatever. And I saw her post, it's hashtag Tour to Taste if you want to check it out. And I'm like, man, this stuff is awesome. I'm like, if I'm not a fan of TS&T, or maybe I'm a casual consumer of tea and I see this, I'm like, I'm going to follow this story. It's actually pretty cool. Someone's going out, they're filming themselves in the airport, they're taking videos, they're taking selfies with customers. She's taking pictures with firemen, it hit me. And I easily could have waited until she got back. She'll be back in 2 weeks. I texted her right away. I said, I absolutely love those social media posts. And I'm sure that made her day a little bit better. So, there's a lot of power in those words. And I encourage any of you, maybe some homework to take home. Give that compliment to somebody. Somebody that deserves it.
You look nice, Dan.
Thank you. But you have to be sincere about
it. Okay. Well, Jesse, can you talk a little bit further along the lines of what Dan's shared with us about examples of how you can use emotional intelligence in running your business?
Yeah, so what Dan was talking about, the habits, we actually have this manual that kind of goes through how you can handle certain situations, or how gives you practice. Dan was talking about giving a compliment, but also